I wanted to come on 2 minutes earlier to allow the notifications to hit the subscribers. Hit the subscribers first, see if it pops up. Apparently, people are saying that they're not getting the notifications. So, to that, I have no control. Hello, John. Hello, John. I had to lean in a little bit. No traffic in front, no traffic behind. And hello, Donna. I am so glad that you guys are here. I went on 2 minutes early to ensure that the notifications go through. This is the 10-day results show. And I don't want to risk it. So frankly, keep talking amongst yourselves, posting in the comments. Once I get to my job, the final destination, I will read the comments. So without further ado, today my GKI reading was a 3.5. My glucose is actually the highest it's been in the last 10 days. I don't track, I just look at the numbers and compare. How do I feel today? Maybe I'm feeling happy that today is the last day of the work week. Maybe. I think I'm anticipating the big party tomorrow. I'll start out with that first. If you don't know about the 12 days of Christmas party that has been going on for, including today, these past 12 days, I am asking everybody to, in the comments, not on a live video chat, because I do not know. So I'm asking everyone to go after the videos are all over, all the videos that I did today, in the chat down below the video, make a comment. I will enter your name for every comment you do on every video. Meaning, let's say you do a video on my cooking channel, chicken. Let's say that you do a comment on the video that I did last Sunday, which was a cooking video. Let's say you commented 10 times because you have a lot to say. Good deal. I enter your comment only once because you comment after the video, even though you commented 10 times. But that was Sunday. Monday, I do a drive to work video. You comment down below. Hey Jerry, looks like it's pretty bad weather today. Drive safe. That is another comment. All the comments and all your names are going into 12 lunch bags for the 12 days of Christmas. And it is all encompassing for all videos. So let's be frank, the day of the big snow blizzard, Snowmageddon here, I didn't do a lot of videos. I did not do a video going home because, well, inclement weather, should we say. But everything is coming to a head tomorrow. I'm going to go through each day, one by one by one, December 1st, December 2nd, so on and so forth. Pick the names. Now, if you should be there at the party tomorrow. I would hope you're going to be at the party. You grab your beverage, come to my house. If I pick your name, you get to pick from any of the presents that I'll have displayed. Some are big, some are small. Some might be a gay gift. Some might be a very, very good gift. So you call the shots. Whatever you wish to do, my suggestion would be Let's party together. I'm starting at 11 o'clock my time, Central, which is 12 noon for the East Coasters, Eastern time. And it kind of goes along the same lines with me doing these 12 noon drive to work with me videos. Okay, I think I got that out of the way. I will readdress if once I get to work, when I'm parked, I'll readdress any questions that you might have and give you any answers. So without further ado, let's talk about more results. I am very parched today, and maybe that's why my glucose is high. I know what I should be doing. I get it. I've learned enough information from my body, and it isn't the dawn phenomenon for me because I took the glucose test after 11, and I've been up since 8:30 this morning. I did have a very slight cramp this morning in my left thigh. Could that be the cause for the high glucose? I don't think so. Nevertheless, I addressed it right away. I took a bathroom cup with some Clean Slate salty by Keto Chow, put that in there, threw it in my head, and in a matter of minutes, because of the concentration, it nipped it right in the bud. I don't do supplements, but I realized that on the daily this year, I need to do the electrolytes. I must do them. So whether I take my fasting drops, which are in my bag, my prop at the bottom of the bag, sorry, those I also get from Keto Chow, the salty company, the bears, if you will. I have a discount link, which I really don't advertise a lot, and I probably will be doing more and more throughout the new year. I'll be changing my channel throughout the new year, but I believe this might very well be my last 15th and last year. It's not because I'm hungry. I have gone into it prayer-minded first. So I'm very clear. I had a very, very vivid dream last night. And this is part of the fasting for me. The dreams become extremely vivid. I can think well. I'm still animated and I still get excited. However, I don't ever have a problem with blood pressure. None of the above. I don't have medical issues surrounding my body. I have turned around type 2 diabetes thanks to my cardiologist that scared the daylights out of me after I had my heart attack and 2 stents installed. Since then, I have dropped big time in my glucose readings compared to what they were. The glucose readings back in the day, I would test myself on my husband's little finger pricker glucose tester. They would be insanely high. Both of us almost to the 200 point, one time 198. That scared the daylights out of me. After going back and learning and researching all these things, for me, I think the day one where I did a soft dry fast, meaning I took a shower, I washed my hands, I did do an oil plunge, a coconut swish that morning for my teeth. I did use the toothbrush afterwards. Never ever spit into the sink when you do oil, any type of oil, that will clog your pipes, especially if you're like me and you live out in the middle of the forest in the country. I didn't really drag on the third day like I normally do, or have any cravings. That really isn't an issue for me. I think I'm beyond it. I think I'm past it. I want to say that I personally scared myself into wanting to go back to some of the mistakes that I personally made. Now I'm sure there's quite a few of you that are on here that are coaches yourselves, whether you've done the kilts coaching session for yourself or your spouse to gain information to your journey, or because you're doing coaching. I don't consider any of my peers to be my competition. I do a different form with people, belly to belly coaching, if you will. My people are local. I do the 10%, my real estate 10% commission theory in the coaching business. Though right now I have 2 active clients, 2 clients that have signed contracts, 1 customer that the reason they're a customer is a customer doesn't sign a contract. A client signs the contract. My contract is individual and based on the client's needs first. They are the people that institute what they want to do with the teaching that I will offer. I also offer them to be able to contact me really anytime, and they also understand that I have a second shift job. So the 2 ladies don't call me at 3 in the morning and expect answers right away. They're quite courteous folks. Though a couple times I did have to take both of the ladies down off the walls, and it was because of the holidays and the pressure about eating during the holidays. One lady is very grateful. She's an older lady from my church. She's grateful that she didn't do the 10-day fast with me. When it comes to coaching, people need a sensitive ear. They don't need, pardon me for saying this, Jillian, not that she watches my channel. You know you dealt that. Nobody needs a Jillian Michaels when they, like me, were 363 pounds. I didn't need Jillian Michaels in my house the day that I broke a chair after I sat in it. I didn't need Jillian Michaels with me the day my husband ridiculed me for looking like a white wall tire. I saw the fat Jerry for so long looking in the mirror. Even though the poundage on the scale said lower weight than I was, I still saw the fat Jerry, and I kept all the fat clothes. And for my friends that have followed me through the keto wave, they know I used to burn them because my mentality was, I can't save them in my closet thinking, someday I'll fit into them. Someday I'll wear them again. No, there won't be another Sunday. I refuse to have another Sunday. I just can't have that feeling. And by talking more out eating real whole foods. It's not a political movement to make America healthy again. You can be in England and make England healthy again. You can be anywhere in the world and eat things that are not processed. The topic came up yesterday at work when somebody asked me if I engage in communion at church, hence eating the bread, the host, the wine, or in our case, grape juice. A lot of traffic, so I can't wait here a minute. And I said, I do, but I don't during a 40-day fast. Now, the past 2 weeks, the winter has been rough. The elements are not given to me, obviously, via the internet. And I don't take grape juice or wine and engage in anything mystical, because I believe that even though I'm not fasting, I will still be able to consume the bread, which is gluten-free, they say, and the grape juice, which is less than a tablespoon, just as an act of faith. That's all. And you have to do what's right for you. So if they do communion this weekend at church, and if I go, weather depending, I won't be participating in the Eucharist or the communion part of it. Day number 6, we'll jump to that. Day number 6, typically, historically for me, has been the day of disaster pants. Watch out. Could hit. You don't know when it's going to hit. Never trust airflow. NTAF is acronym. Never trust airflow. I was lucky enough not to have an accident at work. I'm also not that dumb to realize that Imodium is out there for a reason. Now, I've had friends saying take Imodium and Pepto together, that combination works for them. But Imodium just nipped it in the bud for me. I believe that the Pepto-Bismol would have broke my fast. And I really didn't read the ingredients on a Pepto bottle, or because I don't have it. So I didn't go and run out and pick up a bottle of Pepto-Bismol. All I know is leg cramps are a dog, whether they're in the middle of the night. You need supplementation, and you need the Imodium supplementation, because you have to live amongst the people, and you can't be a little stinker. I had 2 days ago a reoccurrence of what I coined day 6. Everybody in my house knows what day 6 is. So it's get out of my way, it's day 6. So the reoccurrence came, and it was 2 days ago, which would have been day 7. And it just makes you wonder, where in the world is all of this stuff coming from? What is wrong with me? No, it's nothing wrong with you. The colon is full of a lot of stuff. And when you take a colonoscopy and you do the prep and drink the junk, been there, done that, it cleans you out of all the nooks and crannies. I don't need to take any shenanigans, none of the sodium, I don't even know what it's called. It's that little green or white bottle, usually flavored, usually with sucralose, but that's a gut killer. And I will avoid that I'll just let nature take its flow. Before long, I don't have that issue anymore. I'm glad I'm getting close to work. My mouth is parched. I brought along, like I did yesterday, my 1 12-ounce cup of coffee. Yesterday, I told you I smelled garlic bread in the truck. I don't keep bread in the truck. I don't have garlic. I have a gas can that's here. But it was a weird thing. I don't crave bread. Hadn't craved bread in, I can't tell you so long. Make the garlic bread for the husband, but for me, no, not at all. I'll continue to cook for family and friends, work people, doing all the things that is required for the holidays, for other people, to make other people happy. But, you know, I trick other people too. I make them happy with keto food. Foods that they don't realize they're eating the good things. I'm backing up, so I should be talking to you very shortly. Hopefully this backup beeper is going to go off. And my sensors are blocked. There we go. My sensors are not blocked. Hooray. Hooray, I'm parked. Okay, let me grab the phone and see what you all have to say. I feel good. I'm just in a chill mode today. I got to bed after 2 o'clock. I listened to, and I've yet to post, I'm going to post after this video is over, a song that Barbara, we all know her as Grandma. Ugh, hang on one second. What do I have the seatbelt on? Get that off. Grandma's Crochet Corner. She did a lovely song for me, and I want to post it on my page so you can hear it. It's just darling. She did it to me twice this week. I'm saying this kindly. She did a song for herself, which was individualized towards herself and her story. Then she modified it more along the lines of where all women could relate. I related. I listened to that song and I cried myself to sleep. Last night, I had tears of they just overcame me and I fell asleep. The phone was right next to me and I played it again in the morning, but I had a smile on my face. Thank you so much, Barbara. That song was just lovely. Hey, Candy's here. John says, it's that a craving for the bread or the gasoline? I don't know, maybe my body needs gasoline. Does one crave petroleum products? Speaking of that, I'm going to show you this. This is just so icky. All my nails, I'm not a big nail person where I'm fancy schmancy, but I know that I'm not consuming fat or having gelatin. I'll always put the beef gelatin in the coffee. I'm not doing any of that. So the skin is super dry. Brought the lamb's oil today for moisturizing, natural. I didn't bring the beef because I couldn't open the jar. My beef tallow. I don't know. So I brought the lambs. Let's check out some of the comments and hear from the people, and then I can say hello to everyone. Hello, John and Don. I said earlier to you, John. Got my notification. Excellent, John. Thank you. John Beatty. And John Together Strong. Amy was here too. Amy, you're still here, I hope. Hi, both Johns and Donna. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. And Terry Girl is riding along in her automobile. Well, you be careful out there in Cali. Hello, Juliet. Dropped a video just now. I like this one. Not that I don't like the others, but you know, sometimes you like a topic more. Yes, I have to watch that. And I will. More hello. Brown paper lunch bags. Remember those? Yep. I still have them. They're years old. Years. I do them for some proppy things that I have, bringing things to people from work. John says, rough day today. Lack of sleep is giving me a real bad ghrelin click. Oh, kick. Ooh, not good. And then, of course, Juliet says what I just thought. Can you take a nap, John? I got up at 4 a.m. to work from home, and I set a 20-minute alarm at 9, and I passed out 20 minutes, and now I feel great. Those little micro naps are fabulous. I'll tell you, in college, when I took a nap. Who's that? Took a nap with a pie plate in my hand. And when the pie plate fell, which was normally 10, 12 minutes, that startled me and that woke me up. That was my little nap that I did. So that's my little baby hack I did from way back in the day when I was so young. So young in the early 80s. I'm super busy with my mom lately, no doubt, Terry. But I'm trying to keep up with you guys that soothe and distract. Excellent. Excellent. We have so much in common, Terry. I have to get your number so that you and I can communicate and talk sidebar with each other. John says to Juliet, nope, once I'm up until around 1 a.m. More hellos. And Juliet saying, I'm still laughing about Michael's comments about you running stop signs. Yeah, you know it. That's why I didn't turn the camera front forward facing right now. Yes, did you see my hair? Jerry looks like the ice queen. Not ice cream. If you have the cool ice queen with the gold hair clip. It's not a gold hair clip. It's my lights that I put on. Look at my hair. If you can see that. If I go closer, further away, can you see it in the camera? I put the string of lights around the bun scrunchy doodle thing in my hair today. 'Tis the season. Fa la 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 la. But Barbara called me that, the carnivore queen, in the video, so that's what I thought you were referring to, DS111. Thank you. Oh, gotcha, John. I love that gold hair thingy. It's lights. It's all lights. Here's the end of that light. See? Here we go. E.T. Be good. Be good. Be good, Juliet and John. That was uncalled for. Where did that come from? Probably a learned behavior from driving a truck for 44 years. Sounds like the husband. Vivid dreams are what fasting is about. It opens the spiritual realm. Ding, 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 ding. That's it. You are the winner of the chat today. DS111 said, if I were fasting like Jerry, I would surely be having dreams about French bread. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, that makes total sense, John. Amy, I'm so happy I skipped a work meeting and attended an early PhD class. It went fast. I started my 12 days of Christmas fast today, Terry Girl said. Yes, coffee and water for 12 days. If I feel like I can't do it, sardines are my life preserver. You guys, I gotta turn the camera around to see the kid removing the snow by the door. Can I go close? Yeah. You can't see his face. They finally listened to me with the snow, but why is this kid not wearing a jacket? Brain cells, many, many brain cells die in the North Woods. Back to me. I could tell you so many stories. If I feel like I can't do it, sardines are my life preserver. Me too. I could not do it about 4 years, I think, ago. I couldn't do it. It was because of the back. I felt nauseous. I had to stop the fast. I didn't feel good. And the medication that they gave me, taking, I think, on an empty stomach didn't help either. So, yeah, I had to stop then. Keto Rockstars. Amy says, I did, Juliet. I actually got some notes out of it. Oh, from the class. And Juliet saying to Terry, awesome, keep us posted. Who is going to Chicago 725? Well, I said in the chat, Amy, that I would like to go, but I don't know enough information about it because I didn't hear any more information. Juliet said, I usually get a tidbit or two of notes. Today was a good one. Donna's saying hello to John. I am Amy. We will have so much fun. And Doug will get to meet you, Amy, since I'm always talking about you. John says, during a long fast, my glucose will rise around day 10. That's mine today. And the glucose production of glucose, it's the glucose production of glucose in order to provide energy for the body. Being I'm not putting energy into my mouth, it's all part of these gluconeogenesis and the autophagy process. Ding, ding, ding. Another winner of the chat today, John. Absolutely. Absolutely. Amy was asking me yesterday in the chat if I wanted to go along with her. Now, I'm further up north, but I can take off a couple days. I have sick days, so I can do it, but I just don't want to drive down for one day and then come back. So if you're still into rooming with me, Amy, let me know. I would take off a couple days, but I need more information for where it's going to be in Chicago. Is it Chicago proper? All the thoughts. I'll learn, or you guys will send me information. More hellos. I thought she said that Juliet. She said Julian. Did I? If I said Julian, I apologize. More hellos, and there's our Aaron Booby Goats. Hello, everyone. More hellos. What phone holders do you guys use for these road trip videos? I'll turn my phone around and show you, and then give you insight. This goes right on my dash. A little suction cup gets stuck there. It used to go on the windshield, but I will tell you why I no longer put it on the windshield. After losing not one, but two windshields, I think it may have been the suction cup. Also, in addition to the heat and the cold and the defrost, I opted to put the suction cup on the dash. So that's why I use this one. I got it on Amazon. You know it was a song. I got it for a song. So check out Amazon. They're loaded with different prices for sure. And then Aaron says, hi, Terry Sue. I wedged my phone in my steering wheel. I used to do that too with the other car. With the Denali, I can't do it. The GMC has a bigger spot, so my phone won't fit, unfortunately. Aaron, you and Veda videos are so cute. It's cross-generational thing. It's interesting. Veda is adorable and smart. You know she is. I listened to her this morning as I was getting ready, and I thought the same thing. I love the videos with her fellow cohort doing the video together. Love, mother-daughter. Dollar Tree used to sell a phone holder that you would clip on your vent. Wow. See, for me, I can't have the heat then the phone would get hot. I'd have to put the heat down below. Thanks, Terry. I will let her know when she wakes up about the compliment. Bile dumping is a real thing during fasting. Crazy to think, wait, I've had no food. Absolutely. The colon is humongous. Well, thanks, Terry. I appreciate it. Got my eyes from my daddy. My dad would say, blue eyes are true eyes, and you are truly my little doll, my little dolly. Oh, great. Gas is starting to smell like garlic to Jerry. True that. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to all of us. Is that a craving for bread or gasoline? I read that already. And our friend Candy is here. Candy is dandy. I got the video, Candy, from Barbara, and I'll be posting that on my channel right after I'm done with this. I hope. Jerry's wanting me to put on mascara. That's the only thing. That and this whatever lip balmy stuff I put on. Those jars are hard to open, Jerry. I had to fight with a tallow jar the other day. Yeah, Candy, listen. That one was a beast, and Jack was outside. I'm like, oh, forget about it. Just grab the plastic lamb stuff and be on the way. Oh, there's Maria. Ma Maria. Don't you know you've been a long, long fan of mine? Don't sing, Jerry. Your voice is starting to fade us. Old people in jar struggle is real, Terry. Once I pry one open and I transfer it to an easier opening container. Yes. Yep, the hair lights, not highlights, hair lights. Somebody, did you guys see yesterday on Kids Don't Need Jackets? We used to need them. Exactly, Mr. Shovel Man. Did you see that guy comment to me? I must dye my hair yesterday on one of my comments. I said, no, but thank you. Because you can't be mean to commenters. And I don't want to block everybody. It's bad enough people think I'm a jerk, but I don't want to say that to subs. I'll let them believe what they want to. Now, if they're willing to pay for my hair to be done every couple of weeks, otherwise, look at this white hair, I look like a skunk, well, then we'll talk. I think it's a one-day deal, but Doug and me are driving, so you'll stay overnight. It's going to be north in Rosemont, but it's to be determined. Good, I know that. I've been to contests there too. I'm a brown-eyed girl. Your daddy probably said, brown-eyed girls, you're his little darling. I'm sure your daddy said that. Well, thank you so much. It's 30 more days to go. It's just a slow day for me. Probably because of the glucose, but I assume later on, I've got my little rock salts, pop them under the tongue if I'm feeling. Thank you so much, Maria. Mwah, hugs and kisses. I miss you so much. And you know I think and pray for you often. Yesterday, my friend in Christ, Lois, she popped on in my live going home, and I was so happy to hear her and see from her and hear her in the chat. Your hair looks like beautiful silver starlight. Well, thank you. People should be afraid of gray hair. People should be afraid. No, I'm not afraid either. Absolutely. I started graying when I was a realtor, and I would just dye it. But back then, the dyeing and the frosting was $100. Give them a tip, $125. Now it's hundreds of dollars. And do I want to put that stuff on my scalp, in my system? No. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for popping on. Day 10, feeling great. In closing, I'm going to encourage all of you, the 9 of you that are still here, to pass the word on. Pass the word on a couple of things. Number one, we got to get Barbara and her songs out there, pushed out there more. I think of Barbara as, I'm looking left up, meaning I'm not lying. I'm thinking of Barbara as the male Bill Knott. Us girls need to represent. We can have Bill Knott. We can have Grandma Barbara. I want to get her out there. On Monday, I brought it up at the Kilts KMT meeting at 5 in the morning. I sent Aaliyah the song. Didn't hear back from Aaliyah. I did get a couple of comments from the KMT group that were in, that people that listened to it, like the song excellent. I saw George pop on the live yesterday, Barbara's live. It was marvelous to see people joining forces and getting the word out for her. Number one, what is his name? Humanity. George said he got healing for humanity. I can't speak. English is hard. George got that, and that ball's rolling there. I'm working with Kelly to get that ball rolling for Barbara. So all of us behind the scenes can do many, many things. Think. Be creative. Think about what you can do, what we can do to inspire her, because she inspires so much us. I know she's inspired me. I don't think I'm going to have time to post that video of the song, but that's why God made lunch hours. So I should be good posting that later. Last thing, and important to me, tomorrow, 11 o'clock Central, 12 noon Eastern, is the party, the 12 days of Christmas. So please remember, after this video is over and you have 12 days, I have 12 bags of 12 names of people that have put the comments below after the video, left a meaningful comment, not just a emoji, but they also were entered into the contest, even the emoji commenters, because that's what I promised. Leave a comment after the video. Your name gets entered in. I draw 12 presents, one after another after another. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have a great time. So I look forward to seeing all of you, if not most of you, but you have to be there to win, because, for example, if I call your name, I'm going to wait and do small talk for a few minutes until you pop on to pick your prize. Other than that, I have to move on to the next person and pick. It's not personal. It's going to be a live. I think it's going to last an hour, but we'll take it as we get it. And I don't think I'm stepping on anybody's toes tomorrow doing it at 11, 12 Central. I don't think I am stepping on videos, but I guess some people run 2 videos simultaneously. I don't know how to do that, so clearly you know that ain't me. Okay, hugs and kisses to you all. Thank you for listening, and I will see you all driving home tonight. Yeah, driving home. Toodaloo, buckaroo, hugs and squishes. Have a pleasant rest of your day. Ta-ta.